Most people live their lives trapped between two extremes, blame and guilt. Something bad happens, and maybe it wasn't your fault. Maybe it was your parents, maybe it was the system, or just life getting real unfair. But what do most people do? They either blame themselves endlessly or play the victim and blame the world. Both paths lead absolutely nowhere, but there is a third path, a path that actually sets you free. My name is Avery Tempson, and I make these YouTube videos in order to help people better their lives the best I can. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about that third path. That third path is the way that you can actually set yourself free from the guilt and the victimhood that most people allow themselves to be weighed down by until the day that they die. By the end of this video, you will have all of the knowledge you need in order to move throughout life without that weight. We are designed to be imperfect. The mistakes, the failures, all the bad decisions, they're not glitches in our system. They're design. They're features. Think about it this way. From one perspective, a lion eating a gazelle is one of the most tragic things that can happen. But from another perspective, it's simply nature taking its course. Does a lion beat itself up every time it eats a gazelle? Of course not. It's designed that way, and it's meant to thrive that way. Humans are far more complex, but the same truth applies. We are designed to have fear, anger, jealousy, desire. This is not by accident, because those flaws are the soil that your growth was meant to rise from. If we never felt angry, then forgiveness wouldn't mean much. And if we never felt fear, then courage wouldn't serve a purpose. And if we never had the desire to do bad things, then we would never learn self-control. These imperfections, they're not necessarily your fault. They're simply opportunities. But they are your responsibility. Let's take two separate people, for example. They both show up to work on time, but they both get yelled at by their boss for something they didn't even do. The first person complains, "I didn't even do that stupid thing." He ends up bitter. He goes home in anger, and he complains to his wife, "Day ruined." The second person forgives himself for the feelings inside. He forgives his boss for being an ass, and he goes and fixes the problem anyways. Later, when the boss is more calmed down, he goes into his office and clears his name. Respectfully, of course. Same problem, different outcome. You see, the first person was reacting from ego, and the second person was acting with responsibility. Only one of the individuals was able to benefit from that circumstance. The one who took responsibility gained peace, growth, and respect. We are far too judgmental of ourselves when we make mistakes or when bad things happen to us. And it's almost always because of ego. I should have known better. I can't believe I failed. I'm such an idiot. Why did this happen to me? Humility says, I'm learning, I'm human. This mistake was part of my path, and this is an opportunity for me to grow. If we could truly understand that we were designed to fail, designed to make mistakes, then we would stop fighting the process and allow ourselves to grow. So forgive yourself and forgive others. And when you stop resisting the imperfections of yourself and the world around you, you'll stop being a victim to them. This is when growth truly begins, when you become a master of your mind and not a prisoner of it. Think about this. Bad parenting. Nearly everyone carries scars from their upbringing. No matter how good your parents were, they also made mistakes. It's not your fault that your parents did or didn't know better after making those mistakes, but it is your responsibility to do better. Because if you don't, you may spend your entire life saying, "My parents made me this way," and that is how you stay stuck. But when you begin to say that it's not my fault, but I'm going to fix it anyways, that is where the true healing begins. The cycle ends and you begin to set yourself free. You are imperfect by design. You will make mistakes. You will fail. You will fall. You will fail. You will fall. But none of that means that you're broken. It simply means that you are becoming. Every mistake is a teacher. Every flaw is your test. And every failure is the opportunity to rise higher. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility, because responsibility is where freedom begins. Now take it. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a little more serious than some of my other ones, but I hope I got the point across. If you did enjoy today's video, go ahead and drop a like. And if you do like content like this, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. If you do have anything good or bad to say, this is a new count, so I'd appreciate any feedback down in the comment section below. That being said, God bless and good luck.